Hello, I'm calling from the London branch to discuss the Warren account. My name is Devin. Hi, my name is Esther. I am the one handling the account in the New York office. How can I help you? Esther, I need you to assist me in processing some things on this account. I believe that we will be in contact quite frequently over the next few weeks due to the complicated nature of this account. We may need to schedule a specific time every few days to confer. I agree, Esther stated. This is a rather complicated account. No one seems to be able to help me with it. Well, shall we meet on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 3 p.m. London time, 9 a.m. your time? Fine, Esther said. Do you always work first shift? He asked. Yes, she said, except Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I am definitely bucking to go to first shift every day. Very well. We will be working on this account at that time. Oh, by the way, 3 o'clock is the time I do my tea break, so perhaps we can make this an informal as possible as we discuss this account. That does seem to be the only time that I have available that really offers me some flexibility, she stated. Well then, 3 p.m. my time, 9 a.m. your time, it is? I'll just bring my tea and croissant and have tea time while we work on the account. A little social time mixed with a little work time. Devin laughed. Esther looked at the phone. Oh, brother, she thought. Well, first of all, I don't drink tea, only coffee. And second of all, I don't mix social time with work time. But I will definitely be awaiting your call at 9 a.m. on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Thank you for calling. Devin smiled. A bit stuffy, he thought, and they called the English snotty. Very well, Esther. We will get the most that we can get done during our scheduled time. Let's discuss what we have to accomplish in our next call. Esther and Devin set their game plan and hung up. What a character, Esther fumed. Tea time? On the other side of the world, Devin sat in a deep thought. She sounds beautiful, but a bit uptight, but beautiful. Esther sat on her bed reviewing her files. Devin was right. This was a complicated file. She was glad to have the assistance. Her handling this account could mean a huge promotion for her. It could mean her finally getting on that first shift. More responsibility and more money. Devin had a wonderful reputation with the company. He was apparently very brilliant. She would use him as much as she could to advance her career. Esther has only been with the company for 6 months. She didn't trust anybody and she didn't feel there was anybody she could ask in the office. Devin could be very useful. The next day, promptly at 9 o'clock a.m., Devin connected to her line. Hello, Esther. How are you this afternoon? Or should I say this morning? Fine, Devin. I've been reviewing the files. I have a few questions. Okay, 1 second, Esther. Alice, would you get me some honey, please, and a napkin? These chocolate scones are delicious but very messy. You were saying, Esther rolled her eyes. She asked Devin several questions about the account. Within minutes. He had resolved the problems. The weather is really dreadful over here. How is it over there? What? Esther asked. The weather, how is it? I don't know. I guess it's raining, she said absent-mindedly. She had been trying to co-figure out our crisis problem for the last few weeks. He had solved it within minutes. Darn, she said. He's good. Well, I think we have accomplished some of our goals, David stated. Let's go over our plans for the next conference. Okay, Esther said. After they had set the goals for the next meeting, Devin said, I'll talk to you later, Esther. Have a good day. Do you remember to get yourself some herbal tea? Much better than that coffee you drink, David stated with a laugh. Esther stared at her phone. He's kind of funny, she thought, in a weird sort of way. I just need him to help me complete this work. Over the next few telephone meetings, Devin helped Esther with her portfolio. Everything seemed to fall in its place under his expert tutelage. She found herself looking forward to the phone calls. She was less uptight. She didn't mind when he joked or when he strayed from the topic. One day she heard herself laugh. She was startled. She realized she hadn't laughed in months. After the breakup with Paul, her heart had been shattered. She had really just gone to work, home, and slept. She realized she had been in a major depression. She found herself listening to music and visualizing Devin holding her in his arms. She wondered what his hands would feel like on her body. The sound of his voice stirred feelings that she thought were long gone. She awoke one night to find herself in a cold sweat. She licked her lips. Devin was definitely getting under her skin. The people on the job began to question her. "What's different about you, Esther?" they'd ask. "Did you change your hair? I know you've lost some weight. Have you changed the makeup you've been using? What's your secret? Something's different about you." Esther smiled. She just felt better. One day on her way to work, she stopped at the coffee shop. "The usual?" the waitress asked. "No, let me have some tea." "What kind of herbal ones do you have?" Millie looked puzzled. "I have all different types. Here, you pick one out." Esther looked down on the list. "Give me a cup of the spiced tea and a chocolate eclair." Millie arched one eyebrow. "A chocolate eclair for you?" "Okay," Millie smiled. "That's strange." Esther sat at the desk with her spiced tea and chocolate eclair, waiting for Devin to call. "Hi, Devin," she said. "How are you?" "Quite well, Esther. How about you?" They talked about business for a while and quickly got into their work. As she hung up from Devin, her boss, Mr. Richards, stopped by her desk. "Esther, when you have a few minutes, I would like to see you in my office." Oh God, she thought, what now? Esther knocked and waited anxiously. "Come in," Mr. Richards responded. Esther walked in. "Please sit down, Esther. I am very pleased with your performance over the last few months. You worked very hard on cleaning up that complicated account. But most of all, I'm very pleased with the improvement in your people skills. You are now more of a team player. You have become more accessible to our clients, and overall, your performance has improved greatly. I am pleased to announce that we are giving you a promotion. You will be moving to day shift permanently, and you will be getting a nice increase in salary as well as a brand new office." Esther sat there stunned. "Thank you so much, Mr. Richards. Thank you." "Thank you, Esther. That is all for now." Esther walked out the room on cloud nine. She was so excited. "I can't wait to tell Devin," she thought. "I can't wait." Esther picked up the phone and dialed London. "Devin, you still there?" She stated, relieved. "Yes, Esther. What's up?" "Got a problem?" "No," Esther said. "I just wanted to tell you about my good luck." Esther proceeded to tell him what Mr. Richards had told her. "That's wonderful, Esther," he said. "I'm so happy for you." "Devin," she said, "I want to thank you. Even when I've been rude, you've been so nice to me. You've truly helped me feel alive again. You made me feel a connection to life, and I cannot help but thank you." He said, "You're quite welcome, Esther. Now that we are almost done, I guess we won't be meeting on the phone quite as often." "No," Devin replied. "That's a shame." "Well, tell me, Devin," she said. "Do you do house calls?" Devin laughed. "I do now," he said. "Shall we schedule tea time at home?" "It's a date," Esther stated. "I'm sorry," Devin said. "I should make that a coffee break." "Oh no," Esther replied. "Tea time is quite fine. I've been drinking tea lately, and I developed quite a taste for spiced tea." "Spiced tea, you say?" said Devin. "We'll definitely be having tea time at home. The hotter and spicier, the better."